Hi guys, this is Omkar Padhi again, and here I came with an amazing topic of science like I used to do. If you have not seen my other topics of science, please subscribe to my channel and visit my other videos. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about the discovery of electron. And now, if you came with a question that what is electron, you should visit my channel and see the video which I made upon the atom, and I discussed about what is electron, protons, neutrons, elements, compound, mixtures, and etc. So without wasting our time, let's start our video that what is an electron, or we can mainly tell the discovery of electron and how J.J. Thomson tried to prove the existence of electron. So electron is basically a negative charged particle which is present inside the subatomic part of an atom. So what just happened here? J.J. Thomson in the year 1897, he took some chemistry apparatus. So what he took a discharge chamber. Now what is discharge chamber? Discharge chamber is a chemistry apparatus like the other apparatus which is made up of glass. It was attached to a vacuum tube. Now what does vacuum tube does? The vacuum tubes helps the discharge chamber in maintaining the high pressure or the low pressure of the gas inside the discharge chamber. So the two metal strips were attached inside the discharge chamber. One was two metal sheets were applied on it. So electric charge was also applied to them. So the positive charge was given to the side of anode and the negative charge was given to the side of cathode. So the metal strips were converted to the anode and cathode. And behind the anode, zinc sulfide was applied on it. Now why zinc sulfide was applied on it? Because zinc sulfide has a property. Listen, this is the important part in this video, that zinc sulfide has a property that when charged particles get attracted to the zinc sulfide starts glowing. So here is the importance of the zinc sulfide used in this experiment. So now what happened? That when J.J. Thomson on the chamber of the discharge chamber, and when he started giving volts to the chamber, nothing more mostly happened there, because the circuit was not completed. The circuit was having a negative charged area and a positive charged area, but the median from the negative charged area to the positive charged area was not present. No median was attached in between. So what J.J. Thomson thought, let me change the pressure of the air. So when he changed the pressure of the air, from atmospheric pressure he changed to 0.11 mmHg. So he concentrated the amount of the gas present inside the discharge chamber. So what just happened then? When he started his experiment again, he started his experiment 2 again. So what just happened, that the circuit was now complete. Now how the circuit was complete? Because when an amplimeter was used to check that was the circuit completed, he found that circuit was completed. How? But the negative charged area to the positive charged area was not connected. So how it happened? Because it was obvious that the air particles which are present, between the cathode, between the anode, were acting as a median. When it was dilute, when it was an atmospheric pressure in the experiment 1, the gas particles were away and they were not able to transfer the energies. But when the gaseous particles were concentrated, they were very near and they were able to pass the particles. So now the circuit was complete, but it was not discovered that electrons are responsible for it. So what did J.J. Thomson did? He perforated the anode. What did he did? He perforated the anode. What do you mean by perforated? Means what he did, that he made some small holes. He made some small holes in the anode. Why? We will get to know very soon. So what just happened, that when he on this experiment, the charge was given to the cathode from the negative side. It was passed to the positive side. Now what just happened, that it was traveling to the cathode, but perforations were present, the holes were present, which helped the negative particles to go inside the cathode tube. And we already knew that behind the anode tube, zinc sulfide was present in it, and we knew the property of the zinc sulfide, that when a charged particle gets attracted to the zinc sulfide, what happens is that part of an area starts glowing. So what happened, that when a particle was getting attracted to the cathode, what just happened, because of the perforation, the particles got attracted to the zinc sulfide, and zinc sulfide started glowing. J.J. Thomson was amazed. That why? Because he never thought that this would happen. But if this happened, he came to know that the particles that get attracted to the zinc sulfide would be negative. Why it would be negative? Because the cathode is a negative particle, and it was getting to anode, and anode is a positive part which is present inside the discharge chamber. So what happened? What particles would get attracted to the anode? It would be negative particles. So negative particles were trying to get attracted to the cathode, but because of the perforation, they got attracted to the zinc sulfide, and the zinc sulfide started glowing. So by this, they knew that there is some particles in the discharge chamber that were getting attracted to the zinc sulfide. Then he thought that it was a negative charged particles. But how? But what he will give name? So what he did to prove his efficiency, he changed the gas. He changed from the atmospheric gas to hydrogen, to nitrogen, to oxygen. But his experiments were again clear. No more complicated experiments was conducted. His experiment was always right, what he was trying to prove. If the gases were changing, the experiment's result was not changing. So what did he did? He tried to increase the volts that we were trying to provide to the chamber, and he tried to decrease the volt that he was providing to the chamber. So when he tried to increase or decrease the volts what he was providing to the discharge chamber, the experiment's result were getting affected. So when he was increasing, the light was emitting more, and when he was decreasing, the light was not emitting more. So by this, J.J. Thomson came to know that when we change gas or we change the medium, the experiment's result are not changing. So when we are changing the volts or we are changing the electricity level, the experiments are changing. From the term electricity, electron. From the term electricity, electron name was given. So by this, you may be knowing that why an electron exists and how J.J. Thomson proved the existence of electron. Till here, signing off. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.